Hi, so today we have a yin practice focusing on our shoulders and our necks, releasing tension, opening up, strengthening, and lengthening, including our arms. We'll just hold each pose for 1 minute. You can get a strap or a band, a pillow or a bolster, and maybe some blocks. That would be helpful in some of the poses. So let's get started. All right, go ahead and get into a seated position. It doesn't matter what kind of seated position. You can sit on your heels, you can crisscross, you can sit in lotus, whatever's comfortable for you. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall, relax your shoulders. We'll hold each pose for 1 minute. If you want, you can even, if you have a little blanket, you can prop your hips up a little bit and sit up a little bit higher and taller. Be sure with each pose when we're holding that you do your best to relax and don't hold any tight spots. Be mindful of your breath. Use that to release and open up. Keeping yourself calm in every pose. It shouldn't hurt. If it does, back off. Use your props as needed and find your edge. Don't go too far. So go ahead and place your left palm on the mat. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed, and start to bring that right ear down to your right shoulder. Remember, don't be lifting the shoulders, relax. Sitting up nice and tall, not leaning with your head, just your head is tilting, not your body. Bring your right hand to your left ear and gently let the weight pull a little more down towards your shoulder. Keep that left hand and arm to the side, extending out. You can go on your fingertips. You can also bring your chin down towards your chest, turning your head towards your right shoulder, putting your right hand on the back of your head and gently pulling down. You can go ahead and release. And let's go on to the opposite side. You can go straight into grabbing a hold of that right side of your head to help bring your ear to your shoulder. And sit up nice and tall. Extend that right arm out to the side. You can bring the chin down to the left shoulder with your hand behind your head, giving a gentle pull there. Shoulders relaxed. Go ahead and release, stretching both arms out and open wide. We're going to bring them to the front, wrapping our arms in eagle pose with the right arm under the left, bringing the right fingers to the left palms. If that's too hard to do, you can go ahead and give yourself a hug, bringing your hands to opposite shoulders. Make sure your elbows are lifted, pushing forward, opening between the shoulder blades. So either that nice hug or eagle arms. Sitting up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders, don't have them up towards the ears, bring them down. Go ahead and release. Spread the arms out open wide as we switch to the other side. Coming back around, now the left arm under the right, wrapping until the left fingers reach the palms. Remember, you can give yourself a hug, just keep your shoulders, your elbows the same height as your shoulders, pushing out, opening that upper back. And breathe. And go ahead and release. Grab onto your strap or your band and swing it on over your back. We'll bring our arms out, stretched again with the left. We'll come high in the air, the right. Bring it on back, bending both arms until the hands touch. If they can't touch, that's where your strap and band comes in handy. And you grip onto that as you lift your chest, shoulders down, elbows out to the side. If you need a little visual, this is what I'm doing behind my back. Because I can't grip onto my hands, this gives me the stretch that I'm looking for. Keeping the elbows out to the side, chest open, shoulders down. If you can meet your hands, that's great. But that's why straps and bands are good to have on hand. Eventually, if you practice this, you'll be able to meet your hands together. Go ahead and release the right hand, bringing it out, left coming out, and we're going to switch sides. So bend that right arm up above between the shoulder blades, sending the left down below, finding your strap or your band, gripping, lifting and opening your chest, shoulders down, elbows out. Go ahead and gently release the left, bringing it out. Don't need your strap anymore. We're gonna come to tabletop into puppy pose, melting heart. We're gonna drop our chest. You can use your bolster, keeping your hips above your knees, dropping your chest and bringing your arms stretched out in front. Relax the shoulders. Bring yourself back up to tabletop. We're going to thread the needle, and we can leave the pillow here. You can use a block. We'll take the right arm down under the left, resting your head on your pillow or your block, and sinking into that shoulder, your right shoulder. Again, keeping your hips stacked above your knees, sinking into that shoulder, opening up that right side. You can bring your hand to your lower back or to your thigh. Go ahead and release. Push yourself back up as we go to the other side. Threading that left hand. And remember, you can use your pillow, your block. You can keep your hand down here. You can rise it up to the lower back or down to the thigh. Sinking into that left shoulder. Go ahead and release. Bring yourself back up. Sitting on your feet. We'll interlace the hands behind our butt, gently pushing down towards our feet, bringing our shoulders back and down, chest up and open. Constant gentle pull, opening your shoulders and giving you a nice stretch. Go ahead and release. Bringing your arms out wide or to cactus. We'll go ahead and grab onto the right elbow, gently pulling. You can bring your right hand to the middle of your back, keeping your elbows up, not twisting with it, keeping facing forward. Just pulling on that right elbow. If you want, you can keep your arm extended or on your back, whatever's comfortable. gently release, and we're going to switch sides. So bring your right hand to your right elbow, right hand to your left elbow and your left hand between your shoulder blades, or you can have it straight. Next up, we're gonna take into child's pose. Get your pillow or your bolster ready, because I want you to really sink into this pose. Don't move for a minute. Hands to the edges of our mat out in front of us. And really let yourself relax into this pose. Drop your shoulders. Feet can be together or apart. Head can be turned or forehead to the ground. Coming on up, we're going to flip it over to our back. Again, reclining onto our bolster. This time we will have hands out to the side. Again, drop your shoulders, relax into this pose. Feet can be together or out to the side. I'm going to keep mine together. We'll go for 2 rounds here. You'll hear the meditation bell twice. Do your best not to move. Sink into this pose for this last 2 minutes. This is our last minute. If you want, you can be done. I hope you like this practice. Use it anytime. A lot of times the tension is from stress, sometimes from sleeping wrong. But if you just do some relaxing poses such as this, or some stretches as the ones we did earlier, it really makes a difference. And that's the end. You can release. If you had your legs in butterfly, you can gently windshield wiper them awake. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and I will see you next week.